Good morning and welcome to Futures and Charts. It's Steve, and it's about 7:47 in the morning on October 3rd. And yesterday, this is the crude oil chart here, we wicked right up to resistance and fell back. And today we are trying to test that again, and it's just looks like 72.02. This hasn't refreshed. So let's see if we can make that happen. No. So it's got to be right up. So it's going to be around 72.40 for it to break through that resistance. So we're at 72.02 now, or $72 roughly. So it's getting close. It's testing it again. If it does break through that, I look for oil to go back up to around the 74 range. For sure, and of course then a lot of times things will retrace and test that trend line. Basically it'll be up on the top side of the trend line, but with that we'll see how that plays out. So grain futures are looking a little down today, but not much after a big day up yesterday, so that's good that it's holding its ground. Let's have a look at the chart here. It's right at the resistance basically. We're at 613.2 right now. So this is actually up a little bit from there. So yeah, we got a green candle above the resistance line now. So it looks like it might want to just keep going and solidify above that resistance. So that would be a good thing. I hope that's what happens. So heading on up to possibly 650-ish maybe, and that would be like I say, if you got stuff to sell, we're testing this line now. It could fall back. I mean, if you have some you need to sell, you don't always don't do everything at once type of thing, but that would be my recommendation. But I'm not in the selling grain business, so but once again, let's look at crude oil. And of course this is part of your inputs, so we're at 72.03 right now. So we're just, like I say, we're still trying to test this resistance. And depending on what happens in the Middle East, that will probably determine if this blows through this resistance or not. So anyway, that's what I got for you this morning. Let's just take a quick look at natural gas. It's because it does have a bearing on what your fertilizer cost would be. And we are at 297.3. So let me see if I can refresh that. If it'll, yeah. So we're above most resistance. There might be a resistance line right here at about 305, 306, which would be another 10 cents higher. But there's just not a lot holding it back. We did wake up to $3, so maybe that even number resistance line might be a place for it to take a breath. Who knows? But natural gas looks like it is going up, and some people are saying this winter is going to be a really tough winter, so be something to keep in mind. Anyway, okay, well, let's move on, and we'll check this stuff out again later on, maybe. If you like my closing videos too, let me know if that's something I should keep doing. Or anyway, leave a comment so I know somebody's out there. So we'll talk to you later and see you in the future.